Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. I am currently driving through the city of Fairfield, Alabama. This is actually a suburb of Birmingham, Alabama. It's 11 minutes away from Birmingham, Alabama, and 14 minutes away from Bessemer, Alabama. And this is one of the now Birmingham, now Birmingham proper does have, of course, its issues with crime and poverty and all that good stuff. But I would say this is one of the poorest suburbs in the state of Alabama. It's also one of the highest crime-ridden suburbs in the state of Alabama. Now, with all that being said, the housing prices here are relatively low. The median home price here is only $81,700. Now, if you wanted to buy something in a half decent part of this town, in a half decent part of this city, give me a second here. I gotta turn back around. If you wanted to buy something half decent in the city of Fairfield, then look to spend. I would say don't look at anything for much lower than $100,000. Now, in a minute here, I'm going to turn around and get back into town. And this is to let you guys know how low the housing prices are. The most expensive house that's currently for sale, which is on the MLS, that's available, is priced at $165,000. Now there were a couple of houses that were more expensive than that for sale, but both those houses are currently under contract, so I didn't mention those houses for that reason. Now we're back in the Fairfield city limits. Now the population here is 10,457 people. And as of the 2020 census, the population here has been declining at a rate of 3.9%. Now this city does have a higher population density than average for many of your Alabama cities. Your population density here is 3,014 people. I'm just going to just drive you guys through downtown real quick before we tour more of the city here. Now of course this is my first time in the city, and just off of the statistics I read about the city and off of what I see right now as I'm driving through, this city appears to be going through some rough times, and it appears as if it's been going through some hard times for some time. Now, this city reminds me a lot of Gary, Indiana, to be honest, except a lot smaller. No, this is court. I already told you guys, hey, this is downtown Fairfield. I'm driving through right now. And a lot of the road markings are hard to see because they were off. I mean, that's how poor this city is. I mean, this city apparently is too poor to be able to afford to refresh their street markings. And all throughout this city, there's going to be all type of dilapidated houses. Some of the houses, at best, I mean, there's a lot of houses in this city, at best, that are in poor condition. I mean, you got a few houses that look decent. You know, people take care of them and everything, but, you know. But you got a lot of houses here that have been heavily abandoned. You got a lot of dilapidated structures. Can't even talk. You got a lot of dilapidated structures here. We're going back up here. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, after all this brush, there's like 2 houses in a row that have been on fire. There's another house. The house that's been on fire at some point. I don't know how long they've been sitting there like that. Maybe someone who's from this area or knows this area well, who might be watching this video, can leave a comment below about that. Here's another heavily dilapidated house right here. Looks like it's been, that's a one-way street. I can barely even see which way the arrow was pointing. all throughout this city, there's like a whole ton of burnt down or dilapidated houses. Now, some of these houses don't look too bad. Which is the reason why whenever you go to purchase a home in an unfamiliar area, you should always take the time to do your due diligence to include physically making an appearance to the area to look at the property in person. Because if you don't, you can go online and think you're buying a property at a good price because the price is low. Because they might say something in line, they might say something like, this particular property is located in a suburb of Birmingham, Alabama. So a lot of people, many of you most likely are going to associate suburb with a decent community, a decent city, low crime, good economy. And you're not going to find out until you actually get to the place in person at some point that the area, yeah, it is a suburb, but it's not the type of suburb that you were envisioning when you first decided to put in that offer on the property. But yeah, like I told you in the beginning of the video, this is a suburb. It's a suburb of Birmingham. But as you guys can see, this is not going to be the type of suburb that, I mean, I'm pretty confident that this is not going to be the type of suburb that many of you are going to want to move to. Now in a couple minutes this video is going to end, so I'm going to just go ahead and take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching another episode of Andrew's Life. And I know there's a couple of you that wondered whether I like Alabama or Indiana better. My answer to that question is keep watching. On one of my upcoming videos, I will disclose that answer. Now, some of these people look like they're making an effort to fix up their house and make it look, make it look half decent, which is always a good thing. Now this street doesn't look bad at all. Like you go, like on this street, most of your houses look pretty good. These people, at least on this street, seem to have a bit of pride in their community and in their property. So there are a few streets here and there in this city where people do have a bit of pride in their community and everything. And I'm gonna just keep on driving, and then whenever the video cuts off, it cuts off, and I'll just start the next video. Cause I'm gonna probably do another video of this city, so just stay tuned for that video. Alright folks, I'm gonna cut it off right here, and I'm gonna start off another video, so you all have a good one.